A group of Perth residents are reeling after their properties were recently reclassified, which they say renders them worthless. Following an environment report prompted by a development plan for a housing estate in Harrisdale, their homes in the city's southeast are now officially considered a wetland by the government, which means they could be seized without compensation. Homes left worthless after environmental report leads to reclassification. Greater than the environmental report, a legal requirement for the developer, surveyed the area between Riley Road, Skeet Street, Brantford Road and Villanap Road in Harrisdale. The residences' homes fall inside the area within which a wetland and wetland buffer zone, an area of vegetation that extends outwards from the wetland to protect the ecosystem, was also identified. With environmental protections triggered, the residents understand that as soon as the land is formally included in a structure plan for the development, the government can legally seize the wetland buffer areas without compensation. One owner's daughter Melissa Zappelli told 7NEWS that the decision will now render their property basically worthless. The residents paid for another environmental study, which Zappelli said categorically states there is no wetland on this land. Richard Henderson told 7NEWS that the Department of Biodiversity, Conservation and Attractions, DBCA, continue to insist this is still wetlands. A WA government spokesperson told 7NEWS that the report from the landowners was reviewed but did not change the verdict. The report was reviewed, and there was insufficient new evidence to support a reclassification, the spokesperson said. After paying their taxes, mortgages, insurance for years, their nest eggs are now at risk. I speak for everyone here, I think that was going to be their superannuation, Henderson said. They play God. With one swipe of a pen they can make our land worthless. One elderly owner Bernie Blake told 7NEWS, I always thought that in Australia you had justice, that no one could steal things off you, he said. I just don't believe it's happening. The WA government has committed to identifying, maintaining and managing the state's wetland resource for the long-term benefit of Western Australians. With Cyan Valence.